Jed, how do you feel this evening? You must be a happy man.
Yeah, I'm very happy. You know, it's been a long while to get to this point. I had to work very hard to get here, and yeah, really enjoyed it out there today, and can't wait for the next opportunity.
When did you know you were starting this game?
I had a sort of brief idea Thursday, was cleared up Friday morning that I was going to be starting, so that's when the preparation sort of started. Started looking at the opposition and what they were going to do, our own shape as well, and sort of prepare myself mentally for the game, and yeah, good.
How did you feel when the manager said you were going to play?
Yeah, I was very, very happy, but also positive. I feel like this is my chance now. I've been sort of chasing Coxey for a while, and happy to get that opportunity today and make good use of it.
And in the game, in the first few minutes, you came out and cleared one from the edge of your own box. The manager said you were protected very well, but you did what you had to do. How did it feel for you?
Yeah, it's always good to sort of build into a game, doing sort of the basics right, and just clearing that ball nice and early put me in good stead for the rest of the game. It sort of give the defenders, Willow, Tristan and George, sort of the opportunity to understand what I was going to be like on the pitch today, and every single one that came through, they knew what I was going to do, and it was nice and loud, so yeah, it was good.
You say you've been chasing Matt Cox for a while. How is it for a number two, especially when you're a young number two?
Yeah.
When you're just looking for a chance, it must be quite hard at times.
Yeah, so I come back from obviously loan at Willstone. It was really good when I was there. I enjoyed my time there. Sort of come back, and I thought gonna have a good go at this, sort of chasing Coxey, and sort of 2 or 3 months I've been chasing him now, and training every day, sort of make sure I'm working hard. And it does get tough sometimes. There's days where you're like, wish I was playing, sort of things. I haven't really got something to work towards, but as soon as you get the opportunity like today, it was excellent to take it.
In the second half, there was one that you put around the right-hand post.
Yeah.
Was that? I said in commentary that was probably the highlight of the day for watching it from our point of view. But what about you?
Yeah, so like I said, I built up to that moment in the game, did everything correct up until that, made sure I was doing the basics right, like I said, and then the opportunity came to make the save, and grateful that I did everything right, was in the right position to make the save, and then it came at a point where if they would have scored that, they could have got an opportunity to go get another. So yeah, I was really pleased to make that save. Yeah.
And how did it feel for you when you've got a brand new stand behind you in the second half, chanting your name, Jed Ward, one of our own? And I mean, how does that feel?
Yeah, it's excellent when you've got both ends, to be honest. When you've got the Thatcher stand, the bottom, and the south stand being really loud. I've got friends in both stands, so I know they were obviously screaming as loud as they could, but no, it was really good to hear behind me in both halves. Yeah, it really fueled me.
And you got a bottle of champagne to take home tonight?
Yeah, I had. Yeah, I had just been up there then and sort of did the chat with all the sponsors. But no, it was really good.
Man of the match, eh? I mean, that's in a 3-1 win as well. I mean, it's not as if it was kind of a 0-0 that you played really well in. That says something. You got man of the match in that.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I said. I think I just did everything I needed to correctly. Fortunate with the goal, but like I said, took every cross I needed to, made every save that I needed to, and yeah, helped the team out, I thought.
Do you really feel like there is a chance now that you can go and make yourself number one? Yeah,
definitely. I think, look how many games we got, sort of 18, 19, 17, not really too sure, but there's a good chance for me to get a good run, keep up the good performances, and then towards the end of the season might integrate myself as number one, or even looking towards next season, if I get a good run of games, then it gives the gaffer a question to be asked. So.
He said to me before the game that, but regardless of what everybody was saying about Matt Cox not playing, he said you were a good goalkeeper. That's the main thing. He had trust in you.
Yeah, it's always nice when a manager has trust in you. I felt like the last manager had trust in me, and this manager does as well. And when you've got that sort of back in, it makes you just want to play even better for them and for the team as well. So, yeah, it's really good.
And finally, one for me. Obviously, you're a local boy and you've come through the youth system. I mean, you must have had. You said you knew people behind both goals today. I mean, I think you're going to be maybe a busy man on your phone tonight with people saying what they thought about it.
Yeah, like I said, got friends either side of the goal, and my parents were there as well. It's really nice to see, and yeah, going to get loads of messages from all the people I know from around Bristol. So no, it makes me really happy when I see that, and gives me the sort of motivation to go and do it again the next game, which is Exeter. I want to get back in the sticks of that as well.